check the time real quick.
So it's Kenny against Rice. Kenny is actually a pretty solid player. He's got a pretty nice neutral, looking pretty good.
All right.
Ike
So Kenny
is going to be Rice's choice.
All right. So Kenny is going to be playing Peach, and Bryce is going to be playing Ike. So
Yeah,
the thing hasn't been updated yet.
I know. Don't worry about it. But I'm pretty sure those are their tags. Going to FD, I don't know.
All right.
It's kind of interesting that Rice would agree on Final Destination because he gets a ton of
Peach is
punishes.
really good on. Peach is really good on Final Destination. Like,
Yeah, because Peach loves those punishes on Final Destination. And Ike actually wants punishes on platforms because he needs to carry them on those platforms for neutral air and then finish them off with an up air towards the blast zone.
I have no idea why he agreed to this, but whatever. It's his choice.
Personal choice, man. I'm not the one up there. I mean, I lost to Kenny, so I can't say anything.
Oh, his full name is kingkenny.
Kingkenny.
And LittleRiceBoi.
Yeah. Only fitting that she's playing a Royal.
I haven't seen a single Roy player yet. But surprisingly,
Okay, so anyways, on to the match.
So far, pretty even in terms of percentages. Not too far off. Only like 40. Now around 60.
Ooh, trying to use that Toad to get a potential gem.
I've played against a few Ike players. I know how good counters are against him because you can just stand at the bottom, and once he tries to do his up B,
for sure,
you counter, and then boom, he's dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure about using it for his side B. Of course, it can if he misspaces it. But if he perfectly recovers, then I feel like there's no way you can really get it.
Although this strategy is especially good against Chrom.
True. Either way, that dash attack is going to mean Kenny is playing from behind.
So far,
174% though, which, I mean, Peach got that disgusting kill power.
Oh, and there we go.
Speaking of disgusting kill power, there's your back air.
Back air.
33%. You're
back
not.
air is deceivingly powerful.
Yep. So all Kenny really needs to do is touch him once, but Rice is not letting that happen. Not letting him get any combos. Nice forward tilt.
I remember when Leo used to play Ike.
Yeah.
I don't know if he may still do, but
no. Ouch doesn't either. It feels like a lot of people are dropping Ike. And it seems like it's just the character is super linear, so it's hard to stay consistent with him.
I would think that would make it easier to stay consistent.
No, not really, because it requires a lot of mental fortitude to use what little options you have well.
Fair point.
And so, yeah.
All right.
But either way, it's looking quite nice, though, for Rice. I mean, only really one neutral air. He's probably outside the percent where neutral air up there is true. Yeah, I mean, that's way too high. But, okay.
I mean, Ike wasn't nerfed too badly in any of the patches as far as I've heard.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he has no jump. That's it.
Ooh, there we go.
So a little bit reckless from Rice. He kind of had a bit of a hiccup there, I feel like.
Ike's recovery still sucks.
Yeah. He went for a really early jump and kind of just got fished super easily, so...
I mean, it's not as bad as when Yoshi loses his jump.
Well, it doesn't matter because he'll just super armor through everything you do anyways when he jumps. But either way, he's trying to look for that F tilt, but it can be quite hard to whiff punish Peach when she's got so many movement tricks.
Peach still alive?
Drifting.
And there we go. Oh, wait, what?
Peach actually is deceptively good at surviving despite being a light character because when she's in the air, it's super hard to chase her down. As with her float, she can drift around attacks so easily.
That is a fair point.
So let's see. Yeah, so you can see that he's not really able to hit him with any super hard-hitting moves. He's only able to hit him with those moves that you would hit anyone at low percents.
Like, I always think of it like in a kind of like a one-side way. Like, if I see like a character...
Okay, there you go.
If I see a character's way, I say, oh, that's how good they are at surviving.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's why Puff in Melee actually has pretty good survivability. That's also why Game & Watch has relatively good survivability.
I used to think that Puff
when they're ahead. Maybe not when they're behind, but because they have such good aerial drift, you can't hit them in the air so easily, which means you're only really going to be hitting him at high percents with moves like, I don't know, neutral moves like down tilt or something like that.
And I mean, Puff's recovery is the best in Melee without any question. I did a recovery tier list at one point for Melee, and SSS tier was Puff.
Yep.
I think it was just SS tier, but...
It's funny to think about that, but in this game, Puff's recovery is like good at best.
It's not bad, but it's, yeah.
It's good at best. It's not mind-blowing.
It's been kind of like it's been like that since Brawl though.
Pretty much, yeah. Ever since everyone else's recovery's gotten buffed. As for these guys, we're seeing how this matchup plays out. Rice is a little bit behind percent, but when you're Ike, and yeah. And one thing that confirmed for me, the Toad does actually hit the side B of Ike as well as the up B. I thought it was only up B.
That's interesting.
And so it seems like Kenny's actually getting a lot of mileage off of those confirms. But there to up air, everyone loves that.
For some reason, I see Toad being used a lot more in this game than other Smash games.
Well,
is there a reason for that?
I think part of it has to do with Ike and Chrom being good characters, and therefore you can use it more.
Fair enough.
And other things like that. Other people have recoveries that can be hit by that.
That is true. Although Chrom being a good character,
definitely a good character. I don't know. I don't know, man. Just because he has a better recovery doesn't mean he's bad.
Yeah.
Either way, though, Kenny still needs to bring back this quite a lot. He's in a percentage where he might die to another neutral air to up air.
When I first saw Chrom in like the reveal trailer, I assumed he was going to be horrible.
That's what everyone did, man.
Yeah.
They didn't realize how good Roy was, and then Chrom just amplified that, at least for the beginning. Ooh, nice dash attack. So yeah, huge lead for Rice. And Kenny missing that edge guard is going to make it even worse for him. You got to feel like he's feeling a little bit defeated, potentially. But when he gets up stock, you can't be too defeated. I mean, Peach, super good at gimping Ike. And so, let's see what he can do.
Ooh, that's...
That's IB, yeah. Sometimes they can do that. It's weird. Down throw, forward air. So yeah, Rice just boxing out Kenny. That's what's been having all of this. It just seems like Rice is having a read on Kenny's movement, which is hard to do on Peach. So really nice props for Rice, being able to lock down Kenny. Okay, nice edge guard there. Caught the read, or caught the roll, I should say.
All right.
But
Rice is still...
It's not going to get him anything more than percent.
Although Rice does still have a stock lead, so it is going to be a bit tricky for...
yeah, and that raw dash attack is not quite going to do it.
I thought that was
super close.
All right, just one more strong hit and that's it.
Yeah,
and
that F tilt, really nice spacing there. That's the thing about this matchup. Obviously the range difference, but as well as Ike in general, with that long range, you can space people away so that you can't get shield grabbed, and you can hit them with a long range move like F tilt.
That makes sense.
So you can definitely see that being put to use.
Although Ike isn't any stronger on the tip of his sword, I believe.
Yes, that is true, but it's still a strong move in a vacuum. Doesn't matter if it has a tipper or not.
Yeah, Ike is really strong. Sometimes I'm even surprised.
Kill super early, man.
Sometimes I'm even surprised of how strong he is.
Yeah. So Kenny is going to have a lot of things. I feel like game one was definitely in the lead of Rice in general. So
it's a 1-1, so whoever wins this round, I believe.
That's it.
Whoever wins this one wins the game.
Yep, exactly. And this is losers too, which means that whoever is out of this match is out for good.
Yeah.
We said that at the exact same time, man.
All right, so Kenny's also switched to Golden Peach as well, which doesn't really have anything. Doesn't really mean much.
Let's see what gold he's been getting, because maybe the only gold he'll be seeing is Peach here. No gold victories. Oh, nice little roll read there.
All right, Rice. Sorry.
Forward air. What could Peach do, man? When you're on the ledge, he just forward airs. He can't do anything. Back air or the up air, yeah, man. Rice is looking nice.
All right, currently has a 1-stock lead. Well, I mean a little bit less, but he does have a 1-stock lead.
It's pretty big. I mean, yeah, Kenny has to find something. He even has to, if he wants to get some sort of gimp or other early kill, he has to send him off stage, which seems like Rice is not having any of that. Yeah, you gotta just keep hitting him.
Rice is still being very careful despite having the lead.
Of course, that's the sign of a good player. You can't always rush things.
I've done that before, where I like go to get in the lead and I end up getting reckless and thinking I'm gonna win because of that, and then I lose because of that.
Sometimes I've always said this, maybe not entirely, but sometimes you gotta play to not lose your stock when you have a lead, because it's them that has to approach. It's them that has to play to take you down, and if you can notice that, they're gonna start getting antsy.
Yeah.
Especially at this kind of level where not everyone is like a super patient, high caliber player. You can definitely feel those nerves if you're not a top player. And
I mean,
so playing to not lose your stock at this kind of situation is not bad.
Yeah, that's like, those kind of stuff is just how you tell like a good player from like a good, a great player from a good player.
Yeah, when you got the lead, sometimes you just gotta play as annoying as possible, as opposed to just going for those sick reads. It can really hurt their mental when they're behind and getting hit by like really basic things. But so far, it's actually Kenny bringing it back, which is quite nice to see because for the most part, it has been Rice in lead for the set. Because even though Kenny did take one game, it was mostly Rice in the lead.
I could still kill Peach pretty easily now.
Honestly, it might even just be one neutral air. He might need a bit more percent, but
Kenny is playing very carefully, though. He knows that he can't get hit by a neutral air or like anything like that.
He's playing super well. That's one thing about Kenny that I've noticed. He's really good at recognizing certain win conditions of characters. When I played against Kenny, he's really good at recognizing win conditions like that. And that's what he's doing so far.
Barely managed to get out of that.
Yeah. So...
Oh, that might be it.
He was fishing for that so hard, and Rice was able to do it. And that's what you gotta expect from Ike, which, of course, Kenny's doing an overall good job of doing that, but it seems like Rice has found his way in, might find his way to get some damage, but that roll away means he's gonna take some damage.
Ooh, and that's unfortunate.
Oh, nice dash attack.
Kill.
Going to cover that.
I've noticed that Rice has been getting a lot of these. Oh, you've been live for just over 4 hours. By this point in your broadcast, you should have consumed at least 16 ooze at 480
It's a pretty,
ml
I've seen that
water.
bot quite a while.
It's pretty funny, to be honest.
It's good, too. But yeah, onto that, about the dash attack, it feels like that's a really good answer that Rice is having because Peach is always known for just drifting away. Oh my god! Wait a second! That actually worked! Air dodge reads into up smashes in Ultimate? What?
Wow.
Yo, Kenny is looking sick.
Ooh,